This is Pro Series Off Topic.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Pro Series Off Topic. This is episode 7. This is going to be a quick one today, but I do really appreciate hearing back feedback from not just the Pro Series Off Topic podcast, but the Pro Series main account. I guess we'll talk about what is to come on the Pro Series next week. I have another HGTV star. Her name is Jenny Macdonold. She is Houses with History on HGTV. It's airing on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. It's the prime time spot. You could catch up on HGTV or Discovery Plus. It was a fun interview. We talk about how her company started, what she did before the show, how she got into the show. It's so cool to have these HGTV people on the podcast, and I'm so grateful that they say yes, and it's just a mind-blowing type of deal to be able to talk to them and talk about the behind the scenes and the design industry in general and the impact HGTV has on the design industry in general. So it's kind of a cool episode. You can go follow her at Jenny at Full Circle Homes, but that will be coming out on Monday. And that's episode 90, which is hard to believe. We're almost on 100, which is absolutely crazy that I've done 100 episodes plus, this is being the 7th off-topic episode. But that will be coming out this week. And then I got a DM this week about what I use for just creating content. I kind of went over it in a post maybe 2 or 3 months ago about like what apps or software systems I use when I edit my podcast. It's iMovie. I keep it pretty simple and easy. There's already made a template for it. It's literally just putting the new recordings in and changing the credits at the end. But the main question this week in my DMs was what to do for Reels. You could use social media like Instagram and TikTok to make Reels, but they don't honestly have a lot there for creation. I use an app called Vida. I use it on my phone. You can use it on your desktop, I believe. I'm actually not sure about that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. But I use it on my iPhone. It's pretty easy to use. You upload any video that you make on your phone, and it has templates. It's something that it's kind of like iMovie on steroids. iMovie kind of revolutionized the way you edit stuff at home years back. There really wasn't any software that a homeowner could get. Producers obviously had their softwares. There's Adobe's and stuff. But they had templates to make it super easy for a homeowner to just create videos and create their own content at home. But Vida kind of comes in and just really makes it awesome. I use it pretty much for every single reel. It has awesome transitions. So if you see different glitches and stuff when it comes to transitions, it makes it just look way more professional. And if you're someone that just has no idea and maybe just doesn't look through reels all the time and sees what's trending, they'll tell you trending sounds. They have their own music on there, which is also pretty cool. And they have these templates that make it look so much easier to use. And it could sync to the music to make it look like one of those high quality TikToks. There's so many content creators now that's their whole job. That's all they do. And they are super talented and make these amazing trend-worthy videos with these catchy songs or just make original content, and it's hard to keep up with them, but this app really helps out on that aspect. It allows you to export the video in full HD and in different sizings per whatever social media you're putting it on, but it exports it into full HD quality, which is probably sounds like a no-brainer, but it's actually very, very uncommon, because for a free version of an app, it's not very uncommon for an app to do that, but lots of time you have to pay for it or it'll have a watermark on it. This one does not. Or maybe I paid for the watermark. Maybe I should have checked my facts before I told you guys that. Yeah, maybe I did pay for the watermark to be removed. It was probably like $2 or $3.99 or something like that. It wasn't much, but you can make awesome transitions with the video, make it aesthetically pleasing with the different glitches and glitter and text and everything. You can make vlogs on their YouTube videos. It's really it makes it so dummy proof and so easy. You know, you could use Canva. I've used it before, but you know, Vida is great if you actually have videos on your phone and want to just create something really cool and show off a project or whatever content you create. But that's the main thing I use for Reels. I've never used the Instagram or TikTok um, editors. Maybe I tried it once and it wasn't up to par or up to my standards. So Vida is a great option for you. You could download that on Apple's App Store or wherever you get your apps. But I want to talk about this next thing. Have y'all seen this new GE Profile one and done washer dryer combo? It is one appliance that washes and dries on a load in 2 hours. So from start to finish, put your clothes in dirty, washes it, dries it. You don't have to press any more buttons. It has an app. It tells you everything when it's done. It just takes all the guessing work out of it. And it just, I saw it on TikTok this week. It was trending. And I looked into it. It actually isn't that bad of a price for a two-in-one. I'm pulling it up right now. I think it's $2,899, which is pretty cool for a two-in-one. I think for any busy parent, this is amazing because you can put a load in. 2 hours later, it's done and dry and ready to fold, and you're ready for the next one. Even if you wanted to get two, like, that's insane. But this detail is kind of confusing to me. It says it's plug-in standard 120 volt outlet, which okay, cool, but no need for a dryer exhaust vent. I need to do more research on that. I mean, I don't really know much about washer and dryers, but to me that sounds a little weird. Like, how is it drying? But also that helps with, home fires and all that stuff. But to get your laundry done in 2 hours, you literally put it in and you're done. That's absolutely insane to me. I really want to read more into this and see how well it does, and years come by to see how well it does. But yeah, it has this app called Smart HQ that tells you where it is in the process of if it's still in the wash dryer, and then sometimes you have your laundry rooms in your basement and you're waiting for that sound to go off, or maybe it doesn't even have a sound. It's just like that loud, like annoying sound, like mine does, and it scares my dog every single time it goes off. But this will give you the notification on your phone, which people are probably like, yeah, we don't need your phones connected to your washer and dryer. I get that, but that just makes your life so much easier. You could be outside doing, lawn work, and just you don't have a lot of time to do your laundry, and you need to know when it's dried. That's just such a smart thing that GE did. I bet you a lot more appliance companies will catch on to this. But it's really cool in the design world because a lot of laundry rooms don't have space to have a folding area or a hanging area or cabinet space or whatever it is. Usually laundry rooms are pretty small. This allows for so much more space if you just have to buy one appliance that gets both jobs done for you. I think that's a great selling feature to allow for more room so you could design more cabinetry, more storage space for a family. It's just going to change the game. But yeah, I saw that on TikTok and I'm like, I have to talk about that this week. It's such a cool concept, and I bet you it goes pretty well. But let's talk about Country Music Mediabase chart. Again, like I say this every week, Morgan Wallen is part of this conversation every week. And again, he is at number one with Last Night. Number two, Scotty McCreery, It Matters to Her. Number three, Tyler Hubbard, Dancing in the Country. And number four, Dan and Shay U. And number five, with Jordan Davis, Next Thing You Know. And let's talk about music that came out this week. There's a lot of people it seemed like a lot of female country artists that started talking about new music this week. Miranda kind of came out with a cryptic post about music coming soon. And then Carly Pierce posted a picture of her at her What He Didn't Do #1 party. And that music's coming up soon. And if you scroll up to the last page on her social media on that post, she posts the single art for next. I don't know if it's going to be just a single or just a new song. It's just part of the new era of her music, and it's all fuzzy. It looks like it's going to be a duet. A lot of people on Twitter are saying it's with Chris Stapleton, but I can't wait for it. I wonder if it's going to be happy. The past couple albums. I mean, I guess the album before this one was kind of happy, but she's really good with the heartbreak and the slower, sadder music. So maybe she'll switch it up a little bit. But another one, Lauren Elena, probably one of the most underrated female artists, in my opinion, besides Daniel Bradbury, those two. She just, I don't think she's ever gotten the recognition that she deserved from, the day that she came in second place with on American Idol with Scotty being number one. But she just changed music labels. She's on Big Loud now, and she came out with 2 songs and announced her EP that comes out, I believe, next week called Unlocked. The first 2 songs off the EP, A Walk in the Bar, and then number 2 is Hangovers. Good music. She also has a duet coming out with Lainey Wilson, which everybody is going with Lainey Wilson now. Just she's such a great artist, and everybody loves her right now. And that song is called Thick as Thieves with 2 C's in the thick. It's kind of funny how all of these songs are kind of coming out about the Lainey Wilson, her talking about her butt type of deal on TikTok. Last week we talked about the Hot Country Nights song with her on it, Darla McFarlane. I'm trying to do air quotes like you can see me. But it's called Harassment, meaning, the behind. And it's funny how she's taking this, and it's great that she's doing that. I think Jelly Roll's album came out too. I have not been able to talk about or listen to it. That also has another song with Lainey Wilson, Save Me, which is a great song. They performed it on, I think, Idol and the ACM Awards. Great song, great duet. And, Jelly Roll being also another artist that's huge right now. And I think he's just going to get even bigger. He's already on his headline tour, which is insane with one number one. But that's all I have this week for new country music and the Mediabase chart. Next week, hopefully, there's going to be some more. I think there's a lot of artists kind of teasing that June's going to be a huge month of new music and EPs or announcements. So stay tuned. But hope you have a good rest of the weekend, and we will talk next week. But in the meantime, stay tuned for Monday's episode of Pro Series with HGTV's Houses with History. Jenny Macdonold is on the podcast, and we talk all about the show, her business, design, everything. So stay tuned to that, and I hope you have a great weekend.